Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 7 of my modded survival series. In the other previous episode, we started building out the Steve's Carts little setup over here. Changed it a little bit since we last met, and it ran out of tracks, so it's actually stopped for now. It was running up and down the other track, even though it didn't have anything to do, so I'll have to figure out something to do with that. I don't want it to continuously run up and down the track here and basically run through all of its coal. So we'll probably need to have some sort of gate over here. Like if it were to pass one of these areas and it doesn't have any inventory, let's say that it got rid of its internal storage, we know that it's at least passed through here once, and should probably park it somewhere. That way it doesn't just keep running back and forth and we lose all of our coal from it. So in this episode, we're going to try to keep this cargo manager stocked as best as we can. And we also need some mechanism to empty it out, because this will actually... Oops, I did not change this one. I set everything back up, but I forgot some things. So this one is going to be the railer. So this one I need to keep stock with tracks. I don't think I'm going to have this one auto created. Probably the same with the other torches. I don't think I'm going to auto craft these. But obviously the bridge material should be fairly easy because of the fact that we have this igneous extruder back there, and that's just going to keep cranking away at creating the smooth stone for us. But we need some way to get it in there, so I was going to look at the Ender IO conduits for item conduits, and I need a pulsating iron, which is an ender pearl and an iron ingot. So let me go ahead and grab an iron ingot, and I have an ender pearl right here, and running over to the alloy smelter, we should be able just to throw both of these in there, and this will create the pulsating iron eventually. Then we'll be able to get the nuggets from it, and I think I still have the binding, or conduit binding. Yeah, I do. So that should be good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Takes forever. Probably need to go ahead and upgrade these with the capacitors, because I think this is a little bit less efficient without some sort of capacitor in there. So let me go ahead and throw those there. Throw the binding composite, or item, whatever. And we should be able to do this. I don't exactly know how this external distributor works, but I should be able just to run some conduit down here. There we go. And let's say this one, we need to have... Yeah, maybe I'll do it on the yellow. Yeah, let me do yellow. This is going to be ugly for a while because of the fact that I don't have a painter set up. But I should be able just to put some conduit here and say for the yellow side, I want this to keep the bottom left stocked. So the bottom left on yellow. 2 cart. How does that work? Maybe I have to turn this one on. Let's see. Okay, so now it's connected. I probably need to create the Yeta wrench. That way it's a little bit easier. But I want this one to be on insert mode. And let's say the other green channel, that should be fine. And I think that's going to work. Alright, so let me go ahead and change this one for the bottom to be output. And let me go ahead and break that and add it back. There we go. And I saw a light come on, so I think it's running again, and that did not work. Yellow side. Well, I was hoping that it meant the yellow on the distributor, but it doesn't look like it. And I also thought it was bottom left. Bottom left. Let me remove that. There we go. Okay, cool. So I guess I didn't need to do the two cart. I can just do bottom left. And that should at least keep this bridge making material here. And I should probably fill the rest of it with gravel, I guess. That way it'll, let me actually just stop it here. Okay. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let me see if that will actually stop it from adding additional. And it looks like it did, because this is getting backfilled. Alright, that works. So if I were to open up that spot, this will actually start exporting again. Slowly. Yep, cool. Cool. That works really well. So I want to actually have 3 of these slots for stone, because the cart actually has the 3 slots for the bridge builder materials, and that'll work out. I'm hoping that the gravel doesn't go in there. We'll just have to test this for a while, see if that does anything. I don't think the gravel will go in there, so that should work in this placeholder setup. Okay, so now we need to get stuff out of the cart. I actually need more item conduits. So let me go ahead and craft those up. So that gives me 18 more. There we go. And let's see, this one. Probably don't want that to, I need a Yeta wrench. Probably needed to create that a while ago, but kind of didn't want to. Alright, so sticks. And let me actually use the oak, because I am changing everything out upstairs to use just the dark oak. There we go. That'll create that gear, and I don't remember what was around it. Oh, that's electrical steel, which is coal dust, silicon. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a Yeta wrench right now, because I do not have any way, unless I create a pulverizer or something to get the coal dust. So let me put that on hold. Yeah. Just throw that gear away for now. See if there's an easier way to do this with the wrench that I currently have. I thought if I were to click it on one side, unless that was just the older version, because with the monster pack it had Ender IO, and I just used the crescent hammer for everything. Maybe I should configure this. So in the cargo manager, looks like the bottom right is going to be for the storage slots. So let me see. Bottom right is purple, which is the bottom color here. And from cart, I guess. Yay, that works. Cool. Alright, so now I need to figure out what to do with this crap once I get it. I should probably just change this channel. Let's call this the brown channel. Always active. That should work. Let's make sure it doesn't pull out anything else. Cool. And should be able to probably just plug it back into the same line here and run it this way. Let me see if I can get caught up into where everything else is over here. There we go. Alright, so I need to just drill up from here. Is it that one? Yeah. Alright. So I need to figure out which metals I actually want to go into each one of these smelteries, because I could just push these directly in. That's probably not a good idea. Probably need at least a temporary holding storage. So let me go ahead and create maybe a diamond chest. Yeah, let me create a diamond chest. Sorry about that, guys. I am all over the place right now, aren't I? So there we go. And let me grab some iron and gold. So I need 8 of that, 8 of that. And this should give me a iron chest, then a gold chest. And I might as well upgrade completely to diamond chest. Diamond chest. Right there. It's glass and 2 diamonds. Okay. I can do that. I think I still have glass around here somewhere. There we go. There. There. And there. Cool. Alright. So... Maybe I'll just put it right here for now. Not sure. Might have to do like a 2-chest system where it dumps everything quickly into a chest and then have these item conduits figure out where they should go from there. Let me move the chest closer because I do not have much in regards to these item conduits. So maybe it would make sense to just go ahead and place the chest right here and do a manual system for a while, just until I have more space to put this stuff. Alright, so this is going to be... Is that brown? Yeah. Brown channel. I think I accidentally got some stone, which is fine. There we go. So now, anything that gets dropped over here should get pulled out and placed into this chest. Cool. And let me go ahead and make sure that it's all lit up back here. I don't want to have some accidental mob spawns. Oh, might as well grab the gold while I'm here. There we go. That'll work for now. I'll clean everything up later. But here, go ahead and close up the floor a little bit. Looks like I ran out of stones, but cool. I think that'll work out pretty well. I should be able just to move this cart on top of that there, and this will start dumping its internal stuff into here. Cool. And you can see that it already packed up the bridge builder with the smooth stone, and it's going to go ahead and keep up with the igneous extruder. And and probably need to upgrade the item conduit at some point, because this is going to keep the cart here until it's all the way empty. Alright, that worked. Yay! So now we just need to create a little bit more tracks. Let me see, do I have any tracks? Looks like I need more iron. I'm going to create at least a couple in here. Doop, bloop. There we go. Let me go ahead and get that going. And I went ahead and created this up here. Probably need to light it up. But this is going to hold some of the slabs, and then I should just be able to come over here and still manual process, but it's at least a little bit faster to create these ties. There we go. That gives me, well, actually 5. I only wanted 4 for now. There we go. Put that back in there. And we should have 16 rails in here. Cool. And this will actually give us quite a bit, to be honest. There. Yeah, full stack. Sweet. So now, I should be able just to pop these in here. Let me check my torch situation. It looks good. And go ahead and enable that, and it should be able just to keep flying. So let me run down here. I haven't actually checked the mine here, but it does look like it's exposing quite a bit of ores on the other sides of the cave, the mine that is digging out. So I could just come in here with my pickaxe and grab all of these additional ores. Why is it going back already? Oh, it's because it didn't grab the tracks. Okay. So now it grabbed the tracks. And it's depositing that one row, and it's running. Nice! So you can see how this loop works. I created one of these little switch tracks so that it would be able to basically be a one-way, where it'd come through this way, and whenever it circled back, it would head back down the other track. That way it didn't accidentally get stuck in a loop or something like that. But it looks like this will work out pretty well. I still need to figure out, as I mentioned before, what to do in the case where it may have run out of tracks or something and it is returning without actually, let me see, without actually dropping off anything. So let me figure out that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I think I have it after a long period of time, single player world, and I went ahead and at least created the basics here. It's not the most pretty system in the world, but I think it'll actually work for me. So what I have, I created one of these switch motors. Switch motors, and we can see that is just a bunch of weird stuff. I went ahead and crafted this off camera so that I didn't have to do it on camera and bore you. So just creating one of these switch motors, and it's able to toggle the direction of the switch track. So the general idea is whenever the cart comes in and it unloads everything and it gets all of its inventory replenished. Let's say that it doesn't have any tracks, for example, or torches, or even the other bridge material. It comes over here, and I created this little thing, which is the Railcraft item detector. And what I will do on that is set this to be filtered, so it has to have at least one torch, one track, and one stone. And if it does, it'll emit a redstone signal. But unfortunately, it's the opposite of what I need. So I'm actually needing to create a NOT gate in here. Otherwise, I could have just faced this item detector to the right, and it'll do a strong signal to that block and trigger this switch motor. But it was causing it to go in the opposite direction that I wanted. So what I'm going to do is use the Project Red little circuit plates in here, and I want to actually create a NOT gate. So let me take a look at what it would take to create one of those. Shouldn't be too terrible. Looks like we will need a few redstone torches. So let me go ahead and do that. Not sure how many I needed. So I need 3 cathodes. There we go. And I need one of these, which is pretty simple. One of these. There we go. And let's see. Guess that's it. So now we have a NOT gate, but I also need some of the alloy red wiring. So let me see what it would take to actually create this red alloy wire. And I need these ingots, which are red iron compound. Okay, that's pretty simple. It's just one of these with redstone around it. Ooh, and that just creates 1. So I need at least 3 of these guys. And it looks like I ran out of redstone. Let me grab some redstone real quick. There we go. Cool. So I should be able just to smelt that up. I guess I don't need this hopper anymore. So let me throw those in here. That's probably good enough. And I will put this on the wall down here. I'll probably have one wire coming down this way and this going up. And that is not the direction that I want. So I'm going to break that and put it down here. I don't want to have to create a screwdriver. Alright, so that's the opposite of in. Alright, so the in is right there. That's cool. So I need to block that signal because I don't want that signal to interfere. I may have to move that down. Let me check it out real quick. There we go. I think I need to have at least a cover in here anyways. Can I run that there? Yeah. Yeah. Let me break that real quick. Let me put a cover on. And that requires basically just a saw. So how do I create a saw? That's pretty simple. One of these, and I think I already have some of these rods. There we go. Cool. So now I should be able just to take some cobblestone, which I don't have any, and put it there. And let me create some covers and maybe just some strips. Strips are fine. There we go. This should at least enable me to put that right there. And if I put this here, it is no longer connected. So now, whenever I run this card over, let me see what I have here. Let me actually take that torch out. So now, I do not have torch, I don't have rails, and I don't have bridge builder. So if I run this over, it actually goes to the right, okay? Which is what I wanted. So let me push this back. And let me add a torch back into the torch placer. So it has at least one torch. And run it over, and it should allow it to go straight. And there it is. Cool. Yay! So that means whenever it comes back and it doesn't have enough inventory, such as extra rails, I might do that with coal too. Wonder, does this actually eat it? Really? Apparently that red alloy wire gets in the way. Alright, so if I do this, does it actually take the coal? No, it doesn't. Alright, so let's say that I need at least a half a stack of coal. And if it doesn't have half a stack of coal, it'll go ahead and come over here. And I put this cargo manager here, and all it does is empty the cart completely, all inventory, so everything will get pulled out of this cart. That way I can pick it up and not have to worry about anything spilling over. So there we go. Let me go ahead and throw the torches back in here. I thought I had torches in my inventory. Maybe I actually did run out. That's kind of weird. Yeah, maybe I did actually run out of torches, which is kind of funny. So let me start the engine back up. And this will run down there. And once it gets all the way down to the end, it'll probably just turn back around and come back this way. So let me go and see if it's actually going to do that. This tunnel is getting longer and longer and longer, so I probably need to, maybe in the next episode, figure out what to do in regards to... Uh-oh. There's a world hole. I guess I won't be going any further, but the cart looks like it's coming back now. There we go. Let's go ahead and follow it. And if everything worked out just right... Yeah, it's out of rails. It should basically empty to the other side. So let's just double check. It's refueling everything else. I'm hoping this works. No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted it to do. Stop, 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 stop. Alright, stop, stop. That did not actually stop the cart. Why is that? Continue along after transfer, but it didn't actually transfer. Get back over there. Why didn't that transfer? It just keeps moving. Wonder if it's because of this block. Let me try that. Go that way. Okay, there we go. I think that additional block there caused it to have some issues. So let's see if this empties everything, and it's gonna keep going. Probably need to work on the next step. Now that it unloaded everything, it still has fuel in there, but I don't want it to actually go anywhere. And it looks like I could probably... I wonder, can I just put a redstone torch there? Or a lever? That might... Well, it's out of fuel now. Hey, get back here. I wonder if that'll actually work. I want it to go that way, though. I think if there's a redstone applied to the detector rail... No, apparently not. Alright, so let me figure out what I can do about getting the cart to actually stay, because there is going to be some additional fuel in the engine, and I don't want it to actually go. Is there a way to get it to stop? All right, so let me come back and let me figure out something else. All right, guys, I think I figured out something. It's not pretty, but I think it'll work at least until I figure out something different. But basically, I am going to create a locking track. And how do I create that? So I need the bed there. Was it redstone? And pressure plate. So I do not have a pressure plate, so let me come over here. Guess I can grab a couple of these. Wait a second, why isn't that filling? Or maybe it is. That is slow. Why is that so slow? Oh, it's because I've been siphoning it off. Okay, so I probably need to fix that. Alright, cool. Come over here. Put this down, and now I have locking tracks, and I should be able just to pop this down like that, throw my redstone torch like that, and now it should lock. And I do not know where my cart went. I think my cart may have traveled because it still had a little bit of fuel left, so let me see if I can get it to go this way. There we go. Let's see if that actually locks the cart in place. It'll at least burn through the rest of the fuel that it has. It's kind of unfortunate. Or maybe it won't. I think it might actually stop the... Come on, go straight, go straight, go straight. No, it's still gonna do it. That is not what I wanted. Alright. I thought that was gonna work. I thought locking was actually going to do what I thought it was gonna do, but it doesn't look like it. Why isn't that actually locking? Or do I need that? Yeah, maybe that was it. Okay, so it's going to continue burning through this coal, unfortunately. I do need to figure out some other mechanism for this, and I guess I flip the switch on whenever I want it to go back into the cycle, but I think this is good for now. I need to figure out what to do moving forward. I want to actually pick up the other tracks because I don't want to have to keep going in a straight line. There might be times where I want to make the cart actually mine in either direction. So let me figure out that and come back in the next episode and we can go ahead and get this a little bit more efficient. So if you could rate the video down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.